Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines.
I think for the Nets, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wiseman is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard. McCollum, pass to Durant. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
And BA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
On the wing, Durant. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Lee on the wing. Outside for Porter. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
Back to Durant. Pass to Irving. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Fades. The shot by Drummond, no good.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Simmons, the pass to Ayton. Now Wiseman. Outside Simmons. Pass to Ayton. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Looking now at some numbers for DeAndre Ayton. Brooklyn trailing. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Eubanks, he's checked in for Drummond. Craig comes in for Durant. Hayward, he's checked in for Barnes. And Richardson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Eubanks. Outside Craig. There's McCollum with the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the shot starts with a good, strong base. That gives McCollum the foundation to hit shots well behind the arc.
Rose, the pass to Zubac. Rebound Brooklyn. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Lee misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Hayward, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Eubanks. And here's Hayward. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Now here's McCollum. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Eubanks the screen. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Nets missing. Cincinnati in the lead. Here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Simmons missing. And here is Hayward. Craig with a screen on Harris. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a three. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Shot to end the cold streak. And the basket by Lee.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lee's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The three, here's Harris. Drops in the three.
The confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum. Outside Simmons. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lions out in front. They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Lions guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. He buries it from 3.
Well, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter is so lethal from that area on the floor.
Ayton, a screen on Irving. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Harkless. The fader. Drummond grabs the miss.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Now here's Irving. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. The kick to Durant. Now here's Richardson. They grab their own miss. Irving for 3. Drummond passes to Richardson. They shoot again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Drummond has the ball where he likes it. He's going to attack with force. He's such a physical player that way.
At the line, 2 times.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Now here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Ayton. Over Drummond. No good off the back of the rim. Richardson, the pass to Irving. Drummond inside. Guarded by Wiseman. On the wing, Durant. Second chance shot. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Porter against Irving. LeVert outside. To the left side wing. Pass to Ayton. There's the triple. The shot by LeVert. No good. Brooklyn trailing. Barnes in the post. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Barnes.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school, Brent.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Some changes for Brooklyn. Eubanks, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Hayward in for Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeVert passes to Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Well, that's what he's capable of doing right there. Aldridge with the great length and just enough bulk to absorb that hit and earn the N1.
Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And that one falls for Aldridge. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hayward finds Irving. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
LeVert goes against Richardson. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doumbouya. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Doumbouya at the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Craig is checked in for Brooklyn. C.J. McCollum comes in for Richardson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Irving. Over Harris. And it's Irving missing. Cincinnati in the lead. Rose outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Hayward to pass to McCollum. Oh, ripped away. Inside. pulls it, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him. I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Irving with it.
Team foul. First personal foul. 10 seconds.
We've got 1:23 left in the second period. To the inside, 5 to shoot.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Baseline jumper, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Hayward. Outside Irving. Outside Craig. Launches a 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's McCollum. McCollum on the wing. Outside Craig. The 3. It doesn't go for him. 15 seconds left in the first half. Lee on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for the away team. Lee. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lions out in front. They're up by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. And next up on the docket, I'll look at some upcoming games. The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Clippers. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Durant. On the court for the Lions. DeAndre Ayton's out there with Wiseman. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Lee in at the 2. Offensive rebound. And the jam by Drummond.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
Drummond against Ayton. Pass to Simmons. With the teardrop. Good on the shot. Simmons has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Well, Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
And so he hits both. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Pass to Durant, outside Irving. Drummond with the screen. Back to Durant. From 10 feet away. And he hits the jumper. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, has there been a better scorer in NBA history? KD just a perfect offensive force using length that time.
Ayton, the screen on McCollum. Porter against McCollum. For 3. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. The Nets making a change here. Eubanks has checked in. Aldridge against Durant. Five on the clock. A step back shot. LeVert with a rebound. Cincinnati in the lead. Shoots over Barnes. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
Durant against Aldridge. Nice shot by Durant.
Well, they might have made contact with Durant, but really didn't affect him at all.
Outside Porter. Back to LeVert. There's a screen by Aldridge. From deep, Rose. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Eubanks. Aldridge pulls down the board. Now Porter. Pass to LeVert. The three. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Outside Durant. Eubanks the screen. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
LeVert outside. There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Durant. Over LeVert. And the Nets miss again.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
Now here's Irving. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Brooklyn making some changes. Craig is checked in for Durant. Hayward comes in for Barnes. And Richardson subbed in for McCollum. There's 1:17 left in the third. Here's Irving. Over Rose, and the Nets miss again. Here's Harkless. To the middle. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Andre Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn.
Andre Drummond.
Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point differential. Drummond to screen on Rose. Irving the pass to Drummond and is blocked. Pass to Rose. Here's Harkless. He's guarded by Irving. Shoots. No good. A bit long that time. Fourth three. And so it's Cincinnati closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Gordon Hayward is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's McCollum at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Wiseman a screen on Richardson. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's McCollum. Drummond to screen on Harris. There's McCollum with the three. Sinks it from distance.
As CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback three.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Outside Simmons. Up top Wiseman. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Craig from the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Simmons. Back to Lee. Zubac screen. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Wiseman's got 4 points this quarter.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Pass to Craig. And here is Hayward. Back to Craig. Pulls it from 20. That one no good. Now Cincinnati takes it the other way. Outside Simmons. Pass to Lee. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Outside Simmons. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Durant, he's checked in for Craig. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. McCollum outside. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Porter, the pass to Ayton. Up and in on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Durant. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Screen by Wiseman. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Barnes comes in for Hayward. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Richardson. For the Nets, this one not looking good. And here's Durant. Over Wiseman. Durant's shot is off. Porter against McCollum. And yep, it's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Lee. Count that one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Irving. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. And so it's Cincinnati with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lions.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games from Fresh.
It's hard to think of a part of a game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Brooklyn making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Drummond. Hayward comes in for Durant. And Richardson subbed in for C.J. McCollum. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hayward. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Rose. To stop the run, and no problem from Irving as he finishes at the rim.
And Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Here's Baldwin. LeVert outside. Now here's Rose. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Hayward. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes, no good. And here's Cincinnati. Pass to Rose. Here's Baldwin. LeVert attacking. Three-pointer. Baldwin's shot is off. Hayward outside. So the Lions win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.